Yo, what's going on? What's going on with my TT fam? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the TT Tati reaction show. We got another one, y'all. We got another video. Today we about to get into some Steelers 2025 defensive highlights. It's about to be good, you know. It's showing all the highlights that we had previously, like last year and shit like that. Of course, I have to do it because Pittsburgh. I mean, the NFL draft is in Pittsburgh. I'm a Steelers fan. That black and yellow till I die, baby. We about to get into this one. It's about to be, this about to be a long one. But I feel like it's gonna go through quickly and breezily. So
getting a turnover in these moments as well, but you got to figure out a way, and it starts here with the kickoff return.
Gibson takes it right between the hashes, lost the football,
and they fumble.
There it is, recovered by the Steelers. Ben Skoranek is on it.
Skoranek,
I think it may have been Gainwell who knocked it loose,
he's one of those best special team players. I mean, he had to quit. He had
good call.
Targets.
I'm glad I didn't have to say I told you so.
Playing receiver,
but we needed
offense,
some type of turnover,
you know,
some type of sudden
his bread
change.
And butter is the
and Ben Skoranek, just like he did in Washington last season, comes up with a big strip play.
Remember that game?
And look at that. That is tremendous. And the best defense is one that sits
right
on the sidelines.
Shotgun as he gets the snap. Play action pass. Looking at hit from behind. It is Highsmith. First sack of the game for the Steelers. Back at the 10-yard line.
Or that. You could just get a sack, and then you don't even have to worry about the mesh point. You don't have to worry about any running situation here. What a great job. Alex Highsmith just came right down the line, the inside half of Ola Fashanu, and makes a tremendous play.
Nick Herbig is checked into the game. Highsmith evidently getting some attention on the sidelines as well. Darnold back to pass, looking, has all kinds of time. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Steps in front of Cooper Kupp at the 45-yard line of the Steelers and has turned it over for the black and gold.
First interception in the black and gold uniform, Jalen Ramsey. Key man last week on the play against Garrett Wilson that ended that game in a victory for the Steelers. Comes up big in the second drive of this game with a beautiful interception and great field position for the Steelers to start.
And Oots is in there at the fullback position, play action pass. Pressure coming, and down goes Darnold. And it's Peyton Wilson roaring up from his inside linebacker position to drop him for the sack.
In the first round,
the Archer finds his prey. And right there, Peyton Wilson lined it up, drilled it, immediately came right up the A-gap. Running back looked like he was going to block it, and they escaped to the left. And Peyton Wilson saw it and slammed it for a big loss and a sack on the play.
Darnold, play action pass, rolling off the back foot. It's knocked away, it's intercepted. Picked off. It's Herbig rumbling down the field, crosses the 40.
We did have a person like that. That was Ryan
territory, and all the way down to the 21-yard line.
That injury
as Cam Hayward got the deflection again. Another deflection by Cam Hayward. Had one last week. Led the league a year ago in that department, and Herbig there to pick it off.
Welcome back, Mr. Herbig.
But at the end of the day, football.
We don't need sacks. We'll take the ball away. And a beautiful job of working his way down the field all the way to the red zone. He IDs it after Cam tips it up in the air and then looked like a wide receiver or a defensive back running down there, weaving through guys, stiff-arming all the way down the field.
I'm excited,
These are the type of plays you need. When guys are down, we just talked about the injuries. Somebody step up. Somebody make a play. Well, there we go, 5-1 with the second turnover of this game.
Darnold. Back looking to throw, and Darnold is sacked. First career sack for Jack Sawyer as he rockets in and throws him to the ground.
I'm just frustrated.
Beautiful job by Jack Sawyer. They set wide, and Zach Sawyer just absolutely shot out of a cannon in the C-gap. Nobody there to block him, and he just absolutely takes Sam Darnold to the turf, and a big 9-yard loss on the play.
Now settles back in, gets a snap. Back to pass, looking right. Now steps up in the pocket, and it's going to be taken down. A sack on the play as Cam Hayward gets in there and drops him for a 1-yard loss at the 30.
This is what you have to do with Drake May. I said it in the beginning. rush, contain, and then compress in. You don't want to give him an outlet left or right. We talked about that with Peyton Wilson. He knows how to play this guy, but defensively, keep everything bottled up.
Far side of the field, the left defensive side, they're going to run right now. Direction out, the ball is loose. The ball is loose, and it is picked up. And it's recovered by the Steelers. Slay at the 45-yard line, and the Steelers wandering back, trying to cut back, and finally taken down at the 46. So they don't get the turnover that wouldn't have counted before. They do get it here. Nick Herbig causes the fumble, recovered, and now the Steelers will have the ball at their own 46-yard line.
Karma kicked in. They get a fresh set of downs, and then right there, Nick Herbig, second week in a row with a big play.
So the penalty before was unchecked. It was actually Cole Holcomb. I beg your pardon.
Okay, Holcomb, 55, not 51.
Right.
Good strip sack, good recovery by Slay. It was a scrum at the bottom. Steelers get the ball near midfield. This is a good sign. Good omen, Kinger.
I mean, no disrespect.
Three receivers to his right as he gets the snap. Back to pass, looking right. Under duress, and down he goes. And another sack. And it's Cam Hayward in there, along with Derek Harmon. Back-to-back big plays out of the rookie.
Welcome, big fella, to the NFL.
He made a big play.
We were worried about whether there was going to be a snap count, whether there was going to be caution. Put kick gloves on him. No. You let that big landman will go, and he has made two great plays in a row, and of course culminating in a sack, and now a punt for New England.
Oh, impressive stuff from Derek Harmon.
They're only about 8 seconds behind what the Steelers had, which was a commanding lead.
And T.J. Watt with the sack as he comes up with the sack, and out come the terrible towels. The drought now. The drought is over. It's over.
The king is back. Let's just go ahead, Hail Caesar on the sack master, T.J. Watt.
He always finds
and here's the snap, back to pass. May looking, fires toward the end zone, intercepted. Brandon Eccles steps in front of the intended receiver and comes away with the INT for the Steelers.
That was a beautiful play there off the tip. I believe it was Cam Hayward. I'm watching the replay as they go into the angle. And Cam Hayward tipped the ball. Brandon Eccles playing trail coverage. Just jumps up and catches it, takes a knee in the back line of the end zone.
Gets a snap. We'll give to Stevenson, and Stevenson off the right side. Stevenson's in the end zone, but the ball is loose. Is this a fumble? Is this a fumble? Steelers either conferring the officials. Peyton Wilson has it. Officials still getting together.
Defense for a touchback.
Oh, my goodness.
Pittsburgh.
The Steelers defense has done it again. Another turnover in the end zone.
My goodness, what a great job. Juan Thornhill blasted through, and as he's reaching through, it looked like Thornhill got the foot. Cam looked like he hit the ball.
Patrick Queen who reached in. I think that's got it loose.
No, that was Keanu Benton. 95, Keanu Benton. Wow.
All right, great job. The Steelers come up with another turnover. Two to the right. May back to pass. Looking, pump fakes. Is hit in the backfield. Shrugs it off. Hit this time. Doesn't shrug off. T.J. Watt back at the 40-yard line. Second sack of the game for Watt.
And T.J. has been working so hard here. He didn't even do his big stomp boot. The retrace up the field and just wraps May down for the loss. We need some more magic here. We need the spirit of Renegade, as Wolf would ask for. A little bit of mojification in the stadium here.
Fifth sack by the Steelers. Their quick snap and blitz coming by Patrick Queen. Untouched. He nails Wentz back at the 24-yard line.
I'll take a better, Rob. I told you that was a better. We got a sack there. Patrick Queen comes unabated, and I would say this. You might want to get the license plate of that truck because he just trucked Carson Wentz.
He sure did. Came in untouched from the left side. Now Riker will set up right in the middle of the field.
See, like, you see how that middle,
back to pass,
if
pressure
we can get
coming,
a guy
backside,
late
down
round,
he
a
goes.
linebacker that
Nick Herbig with a sack all the way back at the 41-yard line of the Vikings.
It's more so
Mama, there goes that man. 51 has been active since he's been active, making a key play. A sack in his first game against the Seahawks. Interception, of course, in the game last week, and now another big play. Welcome back, Mr. Herbig, with a big play opposite T.J. Watt.
Wow, great stuff by Herbig to join Wentz. Wentz gets a snap, back to pass, looking, fires, and the ball's deflected, and it's intercepted. picked off. This is Deshaun Elliott slips as he tries to make a move to his left, but the Steelers have come up with a big turnover, the interception, and they have the ball at their own 32-yard line.
Man, oh man, this defense is picking up where it left off here. 2 sacks and an interception already in the first half.
Empty set, gets the snap, back to pass, looking, steps up, pressure, down he goes, flag comes in late behind the play, but Herbig and Benton in on this sack together. Right now, let's see what the call is going to be first here from Brad Allen. Looks like the Vikings heading off the field.
Offense, number 27. That penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
Get near us now. Get here, baby. I told you they needed to get here, and Keanu Benton absolutely did a great job. He was double-teamed coming up the middle on the route and just absolutely undeterred as he took Carson Wentz to the ground. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to escape. He got smothered by the Steelers defense.
Really lucky on 2 fumbles that have come back to them. Now Wentz back, under pressure, and down he goes. Initial pressure by T.J. Watt, and a second sack from Keanu Benton.
You got a good defense like that.
Oh, I love that action. T.J. Hockenson was trying to whip the block because they were trying to throw a little tight end quick screen to the right, but T.J. Watt was on him immediately, and then Keanu Benton coming up the middle and finishes the job for the big play.
He's alone in the shotgun, gets the snap, back to pass, looking, throws underneath, and it's picked off. T.J. Watt on the deflection and the interception, driven down by Scott, but he has it at the 35-yard line of the Vikings. What a play by T.J. Watt, who runs down the field and boots it rugby style into the stands.
That's a healthy T.J. Watt right there.
Is here. The malice in the park. That's what's happening right now. This Steelers defense, another turnover after another sack in this ball game, and the Steelers are just smothering the Vikings right now.
Steelers lead 3rd and 9. Wentz gets the snap, back to pass. Steelers bringing pressure, and down he goes again. Another sack, and Keanu Benton did it again in there with T.J. Watt for another sack.
And listen, Blake Brandel, burn this film after it's done. He got absolutely destroyed on this play, and it was not even close. Carson Wentz didn't even get to the back of his drop where he could set, and Keanu Benton was on him once again. Of course, the combo with Watt.
Brings Fannin in motion, play action pass. Gabriel, the blitz coming in. Jalen Ramsey coming in off the left side of the defense. Hammers Gabriel for his first sack as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That was a full head of steam off the slot there. And normally that is to the quarterback side that he could see. But being a left-handed quarterback, when you blitz from the offensive right, defensive left, that's the blind side. He absolutely nailed him right in the back of the 8 of Dylan Gabriel's jersey.
It's funny to me how
crowd
they actually
towels waving. Gabriel gets the snap, back looking, and Gabriel is going to be taken down. There's a flag on the play, but it looks like this is going to be against the Browns. I don't know which of the 4 Steelers laying on top of Gabriel is going to get credit for this sack.
I know.
T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt gets it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Holding.
My boy,
offense number 68.
I love seeing a healthy-ass T.J. Watt.
4th down.
Usually when an offensive lineman is lobbying like that, you know it's their fault. Cam Robinson, obviously newly acquired, played a little bit last week in his first extended look. Of course, working against that man, 51, Herbig, and he just absolutely takes him down.
Gets the snap, play action pass, rolling out, now stepping up in the pocket, and down he goes. Oh, Highsmith got there, Harmon got there as well, as he is sacked back at the 25-yard line. To the right of Gabriel in the shotgun. 1st and 10, Gabriel gets the snap. We'll throw it a quick slant to the right, and it is incomplete, intended for Larvadain, and it was broken up by Joey Porter Jr., so Larvadain, who was activated last week, can't hang on to this one.
Yeah, he can get to you.
And great coverage by Joey Porter. I mean, almost a shroud
Joey Porter has not.
To the right, going toward the open end of the end zone here at Acrisure Stadium. Gabriel gets a snap, back to pass, looking left, under pressure. Herbig gets him back at the 14 and slings him to the turf.
That's a moment. That's a moment. We've been looking for these big plays, and of course, Big Play Herbig, I think, is what I'm going to have to change it. I know Big Play Slay has his nickname, but Herbig has come up big every game since he's been back week 2. He's come up with one of these plays
And he extends the hand, gets the snap, back to pass, looking, and going to be hit from the backside, and he is going to be taken down. It is Herbig once again. A huge imprint on this game for Nick Herbig over the last several minutes.
I don't even know what the Hawaiian word is for game record, but whatever it is, I'm not even going to try and botch it up. But he has been an absolute terror.
Showing pressure. They will bring 4, and it's Ramsey on the backside, and Ramsey will track down Gabriel moving to his left. Second sack of the game for Jalen Ramsey all the way back to the Browns' 41-yard line.
All that goodwill, all that yardage, taking away a consecutive play.
He didn't do too bad playing safety.
And now Jalen the Ramsey gives his second sack of the game. Big moment here.
They got
4th and long.
Deshaun Elliott coming
on
back.
Chase,
so
3rd down and 11.
Look at that.
And reaching for it.
He always stays and watch the
unable to
ball.
hold
Joey
on.
Porter. That's my guy right there.
Joey Porter was there.
He may not get
close to a first down. Instead it's 4th and 11.
He got to the inside of Porter, and Flacco wants to give him the ball just to have a chance there to run after the catch. And usually he's very sure-handed. He dropped a few last week against Green Bay. Gets a snap, back to pass.
Like the guy has not given up a touchdown.
Down he goes. Keanu Benton coming off the left edge, brings him down. T.J. Watt comes in late. It's a loss of 6. Back to the 23-yard line.
So much for that offensive line only giving up 1 sack a week ago.
The draft is in
Green Bay Packers. I like you, Mark Parsons.
One of my
I'm taking T.J. Watt and the rest of that swarm. And Keanu Benton just absolutely blew the doors off of rookie Jalen Rivers, who's starting right now at right guard for them. And we know what Steelers defenders like to do to rookie offensive linemen in this league.
He's going to be there.
Against Chase.
He's going to do some content.
3rd and 13.
I'm like, damn, man. I have to go to a game this year.
Swatted away.
It's only right.
Crowd wants a
Bro, every time we play,
will not get it.
Like every time we play the Bengals, that was a good play by
Porter covering on the line.
I'm going to let Terry maybe come in here, but what I see is Porter doing a good job of in phase and then turns around. And because he turns around, maybe that's why he allows some of that contact going back and forth.
If he didn't turn his head, then I would say that's a flag.
Yeah, it looks like a little hand fighting between both
I don't
of
like
them.
playing the Bengals, bro. Them Bengals be bitching. Them Bengals be bitching every fucking time, bro. I don't like playing
the first guy
oh, no, this is still a space.
T.J. Watt
I don't got nothing against the Bills.
in that play.
Teddy Karras and
every
both
time
of the
we play
leaders,
them, if we make
both
a
of
good
their
ass
leaders
play,
make a play when this defense needs it.
Yeah, two guys who figure to both wind up in Canton someday.
Twice a year.
3rd and 18.
Twice every year.
Left to right.
Not twice a year. My goodness.
Snap.
Twice. Like,
Steelers bringing pressure. The toss over the middle, and it is incomplete. Pressure came, and it was intended for Dobbs, who couldn't hang on. Joey Porter in coverage, and the Steelers do force a 3-and-out, which has been hard to come by for the Steelers defense.
And the pressure just simply compressed around Jordan Love. He had to make a throw. Porter was tight in coverage, and Chuck Clark in the support position comes down, and they kind of sandwich the receiver in that moment, and he drops the ball. So a good 3-and-out to start for the Steelers defense.
Now Taylor motions out to the right. Snap.
I'd be so
Jones
tired.
back, throws quickly to the left. It's incomplete. Excellent coverage. Joey Porter on downs,
because they do
and
that
it'll
with
be
their
a
team.
3rd and 11.
Like, I'm going to say shit. Like, I'm going to say some wild shit. It's my team.
Pressure coming off the edge, but Highsmith is now limping off the sideline. Slams him. Oh, gosh, Jack Sawyer goes in.
Yeah.
Gets a snap, play action pass, throwing pressure over the middle of the field, and this time beautiful coverage by Joey Porter Jr. Knocks it away from Pierce, who thought he was interfered with and was incorrect, and it's knocked away.
And that was beautiful coverage. That's exactly what you needed to do for Joey Porter on that one, and he actually almost had it. He tried to kind of one-hand reverse scoop it and try to have a one-hand interception.
Like, Jamar
Jones
Chase
in the shotgun.
and T. Higgins.
Play action pass. Looking. Here comes T.J. Watt from the back end. Knocks away the ball. T.J. Watt's got it. He's picked it up.
Then you had George Pickens last year with C.D. Lamb.
T.J. Watt makes a play the Steelers desperately needed to turn it over. And the Steelers will have the ball close to midfield here.
People got to understand.
Welcome back, Mr. Watt. Been silent the last couple of weeks. Comes up huge.
It's easy to clamp up one.
Sack.
You be solid.
fumble recovery. A triple statter on one play.
I watched a lot of Steelers
Motion man is Warren right to left
I
across the formation. Jones back to pass, looking, throws underneath, it's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson, scooting up the right sideline and tripped
all you
up.
have to really do on defense is double teaming him.
And the
all you had to do was that. You didn't have to worry about anybody else.
Bunches and bunches and bunches.
We had 3 tight end sets.
That is an amazing job. 3 turnovers in the first half
yeah,
of
we
this
might get
game.
some more. We might get some linemen
the muff punt
in the draft.
recovery
I don't
by
think we should go first round,
strip sack, fumble,
I don't want to go
recovery.
first round.
The one-man wonder in T.J. Watt, and right here, Peyton Wilson doing a tremendous job of just spying and eyeing on Daniel Jones.
Bro, Peyton Wilson
does a great job
high
running
draft
underneath.
pick.
The pistol formation has Taylor behind him. Gets a snap, play action pass, back, pressure. Down he goes, Alex Highsmith comes up with a sack, back inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, that was a beautiful little twist done on the inside, and we call it an ET out of the 4-2. He wraps underneath. Great job of Cam Hayward just blowing up the field, and Alex Highsmith beating Bernard Ryman on that play for the sack.
I don't like talking to outsiders when it comes to my team.
All the way back to the 27-yard line. Receiver split to each side. Play action pass. Jones back, looking, steps up, now rolling out to the right. Being pursued by Y.A. Black, gets to the sideline, and is bumped there by Joey Porter Jr. out of bounds. It looked like he might have lost a yard. No, so I thought maybe Joey Porter Jr. get a sack there. Instead, they mark him at the line of scrimmage.
Even if the defense played good, your offense still have to score.
Even on second down,
everything
available to call on the play. This one's batted away.
Mid-season, late round. Mid-season in the late to the end of the season, bro, we did not score. We struggled. It was more so an offensive
turnover for the Steelers' second interception of Jones in the game.
Even if the defense made so many plays, they can have so many turnovers.
Super Bowl 40.
They can have hella turnovers, and we didn't
all
score
the fours on that one. What a beautiful play by
Peyton
Wilson. Heads-up play by Jack Sawyer. The ball almost hit him in the breadbasket. He looked up, ball was in his hands. All he could do was clutch it in that moment.
3:09 remains, doing in motion around the formation. Jones back to pass.
It's all about scoring, bro. We gotta score.
With a sack
if you can't score in this league, you're not going to beat
this
nobody.
Crowd is roaring in act for sure.
That is what we call avalanche. Keanu Benton bursting up the middle.
We can have
just almost unabated, it felt like. I don't know where that was, but all I saw was Gonzalez, just holding on with the backhand as Daniel Jones goes to the ground. Great job by Keanu Benton.
I learned that last year and the year before that.
Up in the
we
pocket,
paid all that money on the
Herbig,
defense.
and taken down. Ball comes out late. I don't know if this is going to be called a fumble. I think it is a fumble. So a fumble recovery or a fumble caused by Herbig got the strip.
Tyler Warren on the recovery.
We in a different
to the outside. Take another look at it. Yeah, ball got stripped. Great job by Herbig because Daniel Jones fell on top of Herbig. He's still a live man. Ball gets stripped out.
Colts in hurry-up mode, and back to pass is Jones, and he's hit from the backside by Alex Highsmith. And now they're saying it's a fumble.
But now you got to score on offense.
Oh, I thought the arm was moving forward, but it's a Highsmith fumble forced. It is a Harmon recovery, and it is the Steelers football.
You ain't scoring.
5. Count them.
It's going to be bad.
2, 3,
and I saw that last year. I told people that.
Between the defense and the special teams unit.
I was being negative.
I wasn't being negative. By Daniel Jones, 2 interceptions, and of course the muff punt to start the game.
Look how our season turned out to be last year.
What a tremendous job by this Steelers defense. They are turning in a heck of a day.
39 remains. Jones gets a snap, back to pass.
And that's why I said I don't want Aaron Rodgers.
Batted away.
I don't care what nobody said. I just don't want. I don't want an old person running out offense.
For Pittman, it was knocked away by Joey Porter Jr.
Joey Lil Peasy almost had a pick coming on the cut underneath route. Brandon Eccles was playing the underneath coverage.
Somebody that's going to run
Joey
out the
Porter
pocket.
just jumped up, knocking that ball away. Almost came away with it. So great job by the Steelers defense to disguise in the secondary.
As Jones gets a snap, back to pass, looking pressure coming, throws, and it is intercepted.
And there's situations
where
the pass rusher, pass rushers are fast now. Like, people do not understand that.
Steelers,
I don't understand why people is not getting that in their brain.
He is hustling down to the closed part of the end zone. His teammates behind him to celebrate as the Steelers now with another turnover. How many, Max?
You're okay with
1 for the
having
other
a pocket
6
pass
on the day. In that moment, And Joey Porter Jr., this Flash Senior, up on the board, enjoying with the rest of my teammates
he can't
up
do
in
that.
the club suites.
Aaron
What a
Rodgers
great job.
Do that. He's
a
slow.
Tremendous day
what
for
up,
the
Nico?
Steelers
Thank you for
defense.
the
His
follow.
foot gets the snap. Back to pass, looking left, looking, throws. Almost
and it's not saying, the reason why I'm not saying like Will Howard,
and that was
you just want
Eccles
Will
who
Howard to
stepped
start.
in front, or was it Joey Porter Jr. who stepped in front? Joey Porter Jr. and a near
I want to see what the guy can
but
do.
It's going to be
That's
a punting situation here for the Chargers.
Like, I don't know if he's going to be good.
TJ Watt
I don't know if he's going to be
in on
terrible.
the quarterback
like,
hit, so that's now 81 quarterback hits.
When people say
for
that,
Justin Herbert,
people say,
but man, Joey Porter Jr. that
Howard
ball,
time,
he stepped right in front of it,
too,
and he just didn't quite get himself all the way to the
do on the NFL level.
Come on, it hit
I already
the
seen him play college, but that's
that
not.
24
that's
legend is still holding true
college
right now. I'm not going to go into it, but yeah.
You know, I want to see him play.
Pass.
I'm curious.
Steelers bringing pressure, and he is going to be sacked.
Let me see. Let me see him play.
Herbig was in on that.
I'm not saying he's going to be good or bad. I mean, the guy going to make mistakes.
Duggar blitzed as well, but Nick
I don't know what
Herbig
everybody's
running the hula hoop over there on the right side on Trey Pipkins.
He's going to make mistakes.
And a great angle, great off, and then the guard even came backed out of there as well. Sorry, Bradley Bozeman, the center, came out as well.
Neither
one of them could
Aaron
stop
Rodgers a try.
what Nate Herbig was bringing off the edge. It was a beautiful pass rush.
Yeah, Duggar came in late, but I think Herbig will get full credit for that sack. That'll give him 5.5 now, and shotgun. Steelers showing blitz, and they will bring the blitz. Herbert under duress, and down he goes. How about Keanu Benton? 4.5 sacks on the season for number 95.
Light work.
I know people
light work for 95. A great job whipping the block head up. It was a beautiful job. He was in the A gap between Bradley Bozeman and Mekhi Becton, and just simply worked the angle and got in between them.
Herbig's down in a 3-point stance. 4-man rush coming.
He ain't gonna learn if you're not putting him out there.
And down he goes. Sacked. And that's Highsmith, the reigning AFC Player of the Week, and his second sack of the game.
You don't know how
Beautiful job.
He can learn all day.
Nick Herbig and TJ Watt lined up on the offensive right, defensive left. They provide pressure, which pushes the guard and the tackle out. So Herbert's forced out to the right, right into the jaws of 56.
That's why we try to tell people.
Great sack, great defensive structure there.
So one by now gets a snap, back to pass, looking, steps up, and this time he's going to be wrestled down.
But I want to see him do good.
Got him and dragged him down.
Thank you so much for
and I believe that is going to be a second sack for Highsmith. He got right around the line of scrimmage.
You know, people on YouTube.
That's it.
I'm recording right now.
That's not a horse collar. Because a horse collar is technically from behind, and there's no such thing as a reverse horse collar.
The movements of the defense of the Steelers.
Gets a snap, back to pass. Looking left, looks back to the right, tries to step up, and he's going to be sacked. TJ Watt gets him right around midfield, so the Steelers come up with another sack, and the Steelers will use a timeout
here. Nico?
No huddle here as Flacco in the shotgun is Brown to his left. Gets a snap, back to pass, looking right back to the left. Has time, throws over the middle.
But everybody's high and mighty on Michael
intended for Jamar Chase, who had 16 catches the last time these two teams met.
You know who my guy is?
That's the first of his targets today. He had 23 targets in that contest for those 16 catches, career highs in both those categories. So he's a guy, person of interest, I guess you should say,
I would definitely do
for the team as well. Number 30 is going to be person of interest, number one. Number one is number two in that case.
And I'm not sure.
140 and counting. Flacco under center gets a snap, gives to Brown. Brown tries the middle of the field, and he is stood up. Joey Porter Jr. and Brandon Eccles make the stop for no gain at the 35-yard line.
And then Malik Harrison just comes and
I get it.
Bam Bigelow's the end of that one. They're standing him up. They can't get him down. And Malik Harrison makes sure that he sits down Chase Brown.
You know how he is when he
Flacco gets a snap, back to pass. Steelers bringing 5. Flacco over the middle of the field. It's picked off. It's Duggar. Duggar to the 40-yard line, racing across the 50 to the 40, looking for a block from Herbig. Gets it streaking down the left sideline, makes Chase miss, and launches into the end zone.
But Herbig is they are. I agree, Nico. I'm not saying they're not.
Interception return for a touchdown for the Steelers.
I want Herbert to be healthy.
I called for it.
I'm not sure what they're going to do with
to help this team out. And this defense gets a takeaway. But not only that, you put the exclamation point on that by returning it for a touchdown. And my goodness, welcome Kyle Duggar to the Steelers. That's a very awesome moment.
That's when
officially a 74-yard return for a touchdown for the Steelers as Boswell on to try the extra point. with 37 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Right to the left as he gets a snap back. Under pressure. Down he goes. He is sacked by Nick Herbig. Back at the 25-yard line.
Oh, what a beautiful jump on Orlando Brown in the snap count by Herbig, who does almost like a swim and a dip at the same time, comes almost unabated and just knocks out Flacco on that play. Great job by Nick Herbig,
who is now your Steelers sack leader with 6.5 sacks.
I don't know. I wouldn't say a hardcore
Flacco gets the snap.
I'm very strict when it comes to the Steelers.
Looking, throws out to the right flat. It is complete to Noah Fant, and Fant 2 hands around the ball,
I say some things. You might be like, watch, if the season starts, not starts, but like, if we like mid-season
into the end zone, and a second defensive touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Out of love on my team. I'm passionate. I'm passionate about the Steelers. I'm very passionate.
Two takeaways.
Some people might not see it, but I say shit
Steelers defense
to them. And I be
is doing a great job right now.
Out of frustration.
It's looking good. We haven't seen any flags. Of course, there's always the other worry. But right now, this Steelers defense has been playing lights out, and that is great.
I talk shit about my team, but at the same time, I'm still going to
So great job defensively right after
I ain't going to go nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
like
listen.
I said, for my funeral,
the Mogination that is created by Renegade lives on here in Acrisure Stadium.
At the end of the day, I'm going to talk shit about them.
And the return by Pierre after Eccles and Clark were over there. Fan had two hands around the ball, too. He was trying not to fumble. The Steelers still punched it loose. The extra point by Boswell right down the middle. And suddenly, very suddenly, it is 34-12 Steelers.
A lot of people get it mixed up.
Williams back, looking now, looking right now, in trouble. TJ Watt gets it flipped down, the ball is loose, and the Steelers have recovered in the end zone.
That's just me.
It's a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown as Herbig flops on top of the fumble caused by TJ Watt for the Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown.
Turnovers for 7. That's the theme here.
Look at that.
You got one.
That's a healthy
with the Bears,
TJ Watt.
And they had to drive to get it. This one, TJ Watt coming in with the big sack and strip, and of course Nick Herbig diving on top of it. That is a touchdown. What an amazing job by this defense applying the pressure to Caleb Williams.
He's up there in age, but come on, man.
Gets a snap, gives to Swift. Swift looking for a hole off the left side. He has stood up very close to first down yardage. And the Steelers say they've got the football. They're gesturing and say that the Bears fumbled it, and they have it.
In the J, in the Watts.
Nothing official from the
that's when
the officials are still congregating at the 48-yard line. Y.A. Black has the ball in his left hand. He's raising it up.
But then
says,
when he gets hurt,
I've got the ball.
Oh, yeah, he sucks. He's trash.
And the officials agree.
Okay.
There we go.
But when the dude is playing good and he's making plays, everybody wants to be quiet.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Or they want to move the goalposts.
Swift with both hands around the ball, coughed up the ball before he hit the ground. The scrum moving forward was ripped out of there by Y.A. Black.
Who you think
and the Steelers have the ball at the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line, up 14-7. Gets a snap, back to pass.
I'm a Chicago Bulls fan.
And is it intercepted?
It's
where I'm from,
we don't have pro teams.
Somewhere,
so my team is all over the place.
Came away with the
interception. My Chicago Bulls
Beautiful job there. You bring the pressure.
I'm not sure
Josh Allen,
MVP
interception number 10 without Dalton Kincaid in this lineup. And Brandon Eccles does a great job jumping underneath that route, going down to the ground and scooping that ball right up before it hits the turf with the turnover for the Steelers.
Second interception of the year for Eccles.
That was a good play in
as he just simply took this away from Gabe Davis.
You said the WNBA
it's a handoff
this season?
Moving left.
I don't know. I'm biased.
To the outside,
I'm an Adrian Wilson fan, so
and it's
I'm
still
biased
loose,
over that.
and James Pierre has it
but
for the
anybody
Steelers.
Can win it. Who knows?
Or is that Patrick Queen who has it at the bottom of that pile?
Anybody's crown at the end of the day.
Patrick Queen.
I can't wait for the WNBA season, bro.
Count 1.
I can't wait for football to start
already on this game. Beautiful job there, Nick Herbig dislodges the ball, it bounces out, then comes back in, and Patrick Queen in for the play. Another turnover for the Steelers defense. Doing a great job. Was it 22 or 23 on the season for this Steelers defense? 22 and in prime position here for the Steelers.
5 off the 31-yard line, gets a snap. Steelers bringing pressure. Jackson back. and under duress, and down he goes, sacked inside the 25-yard line, and it's Brandon Eccles coming up with his first sack of the season.
Nickel blitz off the backside, and once again, this is something that a traditional Lamar Jackson is not susceptible to. He usually breaks through those guys, especially undersized guys like a Brandon Eccles working on an offensive lineman. Great spin move, by the way, by Eccles.
Flowers motions to the right, snap to Jackson, back to pass, looking, steps up in the pocket, moving to the right, trying to get to the edge, and it's going to loft downfield.
One-handed pickoff, man, that was a good, bro, that play was so fun. I was like,
out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
That was a good-ass play by James Pierre, man. That one-handed catch, he read that.
Mossed.
He thought, I don't know who
that was a beautiful job because you had Y.A. Black
he's doing
Lamar Jackson a little bit further laterally, and then, of course, the pressure by Peyton Wilson coming up, and James Pierre running the layer, and just a little pop pass by Lamar, and James Pierre went and high-pointed the football as though he's going down for a rebound, snatches it out of the air, and what a great turnover here for the Steelers.
Fourth quarter.
That was a good-ass play. That's his cousin. I did not know that was his cousin until last year.
It's Isaiah Likely.
Damn, look at that. That's a controversial play, y'all. So they said that was a touchdown, right?
Ravens, and they
but
taken the lead.
They said that he didn't have 2 or 3 steps.
Oh.
For that touchdown.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm so glad I'm wrong here, Rob.
Wait a minute.
Holy
1,
mackerel.
That'll be second down.
2.
Wow.
Oh. Wait.
Okay. I'll take it.
I don't know. They changed the rules.
Review
there was a lot of people saying that was a touchdown.
So you can't challenge that.
They were saying that was not a touchdown.
Great job. That was Eccles that knocked it out of there, right?
Yeah, it was Eccles in coverage.
Everybody got riled up with that play.
No, sorry,
that was
Joey Porter Jr. Was the one, and I'm watching
you're right. It was Joey Porter Jr.
And Joey just.
I think Likely's on the Giants. Talking about the Isaiah Likely touchdown. They said that was a touchdown.
Second down.
But they said somebody said
remaining. Been retreating as the ball snapped to Lamar Jackson. Rush coming from the backside. He's hit and taken down. It's Highsmith with the sack back at the 38-yard line, and that will do it. The Steelers come to M&T Bank Stadium and win 27-22, and they are back in first place by themselves in the AFC North.
What a tremendous job, Alex Highsmith with the track down.
White rice.
And what a tremendous play to end this game. The Steelers defense comes alive. A stop on 4th down in the red zone on the previous drive, and a sack to end this game. Wow, oh wow, AFC North, Steelers are back in first place.
In front of him and Tua under center. Play action pass, back to pass, looking, throwing left, and lofted up, and picked off.
I know a lot of people said
Samuel.
I know what's that Canva? I don't know that.
Put Tua in a situation where it's in his hands, he will give up the pill.
It's like almost compared to like
leading interceptor now with that
but they say it's better
on the season for
I know
Tua
one. I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna try it one day.
And that
I might do it. Y'all want me to do a crew review? If I tried it,
great job by
let me know,
Samuel playing the trail off of the go route to the outside.
If I try,
he picks it off.
Steelers
football. We have a turnover, ladies and gentlemen.
Steelers showing a little bit of pressure here. Now they're going to bring 4.
I remember Dolphins said they said they was going to win this game. Oh my God, Tua, man. Tua messed them up. I don't got nothing against the Dolphins. I feel bad for the Dolphins.
Sack of the season.
I really do.
And on no better person than his former teammate, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Ramsey came blasting through the backside.
That's the Falcons' problem now.
Pumps.
There was a guy that came in here said that they a Falcons fan.
Knocked it way back.
I ain't got nothing against the Falcons either,
but
I don't know about Tua being on the fucking
14 yards.
I mean, maybe a new scenery
Tua
might
against
be
the snap.
Good, but
back to pass.
We tore his ass up in this one.
Tua looking, nowhere to go. Rolling left, being pursued.
Look at that.
Down he goes.
Well, a lot of Miami fans said they was going to win this game against us.
Back at the 16-yard line.
I ain't going to hold y'all.
Second sack of the season for
I feel bad for
Wilson.
the Dolphins, man.
And the pursuit by Peyton Wilson comes off the edge free. Tua can't find anybody to get to. And Peyton Wilson first.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Alex Highsmith right behind him.
Ball at the 28-yard line of the Steelers. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Empty set for Tua. 4-man rush for the Steelers. Tua back.
Look at that.
Pressure coming.
Plays.
And Cam Hayward with the sack.
Play after play after play.
And it is his first sack since October 16th that Cincinnati. Hayward has been all over the field for the Steelers.
And he gave a nice little subtle nod to his teammate, the fallen warrior right now, T.J. Watt.
He part of the reason. I'm not going to put all the blame on him.
Okay, Mike ref went out. Nobody cares that 64 is eligible again.
Oh
but he gave the Watt
our defensive lineman
kick
was unbearable.
in honor of his buddy.
Yeah. Lifts the leg, gets the snap, back to pass.
The offensive line needed to put the fries in the bag.
Now steps up in the pocket, being pursued backside, and Odamewo with a sack. Asazi Odamewo,
oh my God,
his first sack as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Otomoiwo with a big sack here makes it a 4th and 3.
Like I said.
Jameer Gibbs is a lone setback.
Right, that's why I'm super excited to watch this,
looking
man.
He is swallowed up.
The Steelers season need to hurry up, man.
Benton, who now has 5.5 sacks on the season, right up the middle.
And this is what I told you. Kingsley
I just can't wait for
Egukan is one of those guys. He's only had 3 snaps, but actually, you know who he beat? He actually beat Christian Mahogany because they were running slide pro to the right, so a quick swim to the outside, and Keanu Benton was right in Goff's face immediately.
Third to the time.
Right.
Goff under center, gets a snap.
Oh, yeah, I remember this game.
He
shut down the running back Sawyer,
hammers Gibbs back at the 6-yard-line.
And yet I think Jack Sawyer's a little sauced up in this one, coming into that state up north as an Ohio State alum.
Not so much
he had a little bit of a celebration there, looking around the Michigan faithful.
They was able to
boy, what a terrific play for Sawyer coming off the left end and now bringing up a 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Motion man is Ferkshire right to left. Goff play action pass.
So many
back.
Plays in this one.
Steps up. Cam Hayward there.
Lions.
Down he goes.
When Roger
Swallows him up.
make his, man,
back
I don't
at the 10-yard line. Back-to-back weeks where Captain Cam has a sack for the Steelers.
I don't want him
showing up for his buddy number 90 who is not here in the building.
And
just working over the left side, working over Mahogany. And it's just an arm over, and then he slides to the inside and just wraps up Goff. Goff can't do anything. Goff is trying to get the ball away, but there's no chance when you got the bare paws of Cam Hayward on you.
Steelers showing pressure up the middle. They will bring 4 with an outside blitz. And Goff is wrapped up by that blitzer and thrown down for a safety. It's Duggar who came on the late blitz on the offensive left side and swirled him down for a safety.
Thank you, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph there on that one. Kyle Duggar absolutely flew through the line.
I mean,
he was on the far left side off of the slot,
prime Aaron Rodgers.
At the drop, just wheeled his way inside in between Mahogany and Egukan and just nailed Jared Goff right in the middle of the end zone between the I and the O of Lions. And we have a safety, or a.k.a. the praying position, because we just got a nice little lead there with 2 points.
I know.
Gets the snap. Back
he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but it's just like
Sanders
he's doing
has time, now moves up to the right. Caught from behind by Alex Highsmith and dropped with a sack back at the 39-yard line.
Look at that.
7.5 sacks now for Alex Highsmith.
I don't know, man.
That was just pure determination coming off the edge. Alex Highsmith was just not going to be denied at one hit and beating Cam Robinson, and then the redirect to Shedeur Sanders. Felt the pressure. We talked about this. This is where Shedeur Sanders struggles.
I ain't gonna lie.
When he's put off the point or he has to rush, that's when they get into.
I don't have none against Houston.
He's running back out to the left field, to the left, gets a snap, hit as he throws it.
You have one, like I kept telling people, and people thought I was a hater. You got one. Just think about it. You got one receiver that you rely on, and DK Metcalf.
And a 28-yard
what the fuck do you think they were going to do?
Down to the 30-yard line.
They won't worry about
there we go, Jack Sawyer.
That's what we was playing
back
last year.
Back in home field area. Guess you can do the OHIO on that one. But yeah, I can't do it. There's a lot of pride in me, so I just say it out loud. All 4 letters.
Second interception of the season for Sawyer, and the pressure supplied by Highsmith, and a very quick change of possession and a quick momentum swing. Sanders gets a snap, 4-man rush coming. Flushed out to the right, rolling, and is tripped up and brought down by Alex Highsmith. Back inside the 30-yard line, a second sack in this game for Highsmith. Give him 8.5 for the season.
And this was just
you think they're
pure
gonna give
relentless will. He ran a twist route.
They should, man.
With
he might not be like a corner
Odomewo came wide and
hella
Highsmith looped
like
to the
your
inside,
top
so
corner
had a good
that
track
y'all know,
when
like
Shedeur Sanders was flushed out to his right, made a great
but
play
he
at
gets
his legs
he hasn't,
to knock him
he
down.
hasn't allowed a touchdown.
The hands and gets the snap.
Last year.
Play action pass.
He
looking,
out,
has
he literally
time,
played
moving
out
out
his
to his
mind
right, now throws off his back feet, flings it up in the air, and it's intercepted by Kyle Duggar. What in the world was Sanders doing there? Duggar in great coverage comes away with a huge interception.
That's
he just waited and it just jumped up in the air. Jerry Jeudy signaled for the ball, but it just hung in the air, and Kyle Duggar went up and caught it.
Motion man across the formation
Both of them need to stay
is Andrews.
He'll be good.
Back to pass. Lamar in trouble.
Yeah, he earned it.
Taken down.
He played his ass off in the playoffs, and we didn't do shit. The offense didn't do shit.
35-yard line.
You think
Acrisure Stadium has erupted.
Hawaiian LT come through again in the big moment.
You know,
Nick Herbig working the inside and absolutely blowing up Rasheen Ali before taking Lamar Jackson to the ground. Big loss there and a big opportunity here on the punt return. As we now got, Calvin Austin back there, I believe, returning punts again, sitting back in the lineup?
It is. Jackson gets a snap, back to pass, pressure coming, floating back, moving to his right, trying to get to the corner, and can't get there, and spun out of bounds by Derek Harmon. Jackson gets a snap. Pressure coming, wants to set up the screen. Pump fakes as the Steelers have it well defended and tracked down from behind by Highsmith. Back at the 25-yard line. It's a sack and a loss of 3 and give Highsmith 9.5 sacks on the season.
And that's another one. Alex Highsmith gets in the way of the throw to Keith Mitchell, which they wanted to set up a running back screen, forcing Lamar to double pump it and then start to run around. And then, of course, tracking down Alex Highsmith, coming off the edge like a Wolverine and making the play on Lamar Jackson from behind.
Wide field goal.
I know Steelers
Jackson in the shotgun has Henry to his left.
Lamar, when we play Lamar, I don't like him.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gets a snap back to pass. Steelers bringing extra pressure, and he's hit as he throws. Incomplete, and Cam Hayward was there again. He is just making his presence felt on defense and not offense.
Listen, you could do the Superman or you could do the long arm stab.
Timeout on the field for an injured Pittsburgh player.
I like watching Lamar when he's not playing our team.
And they're attending to, looks like Jalen Ramsey at the 45-yard line.
And Ramsey was in coverage on Mark Andrews on that last play.
They got to get some guys for him, though.
So you wonder what happened, if he twisted or something went awkward. Hope all is well.
Smoke, what's up? What up? Smoke.
By the way, we have to point out, I mentioned Cam Hayward.
Like,
he is in now on the Steel City
I'm not
show.
worried about this damn defense. It's just the offense,
7 minutes and 31
Whirl of yellow towels here at Acrisure Stadium. Motion man across the formation is likely. Jackson back to pass. Throws.
I think it's going to be 50-50.
Picked off by TJ Watt. Batted down by Highsmith. And Watt somehow caught it
every time we have like a running back, just like we did with Jalen and
it is pandemonium here inside of Acrisure. Yellow towels are waving. TJ Watt yelling, the entire defense celebrating in the end zone.
I'll be watching too much. No, not that.
Is the defense
we had the dude from
pressure.
He picked him up. Yeah, Kenny G.
We talked about it all this season. Almost leading the NFL, only behind the Bears for the most part of the season. And plays being made. Alex Highsmith swatted it in the air. TJ Watt right by Lamar Jackson picks the ball up, and we have pressure now for this Steelers offense, now well within Steelers territory. Yeah, you target those guys more.
Stroud gets a snap, little give, and now it's going to be a flea flicker. Stroud back, pressure coming.
It's going to be 50-50.
Back and forth.
They're going to share it. They're going to share it for sure. They can Smoke. My bad. I'm actually doing a video, a reaction video of the moments, like defensive moments for the Steelers. Najee ain't been on our team in a minute.
Stop with all the fanciness, guys. This is a fist fight. Stop trying to throw bottle rockets into the equation.
I don't know about that. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's some BS going around. I can't tell you.
That ball was
rolling on the field with a fumble. First down.
He caught it before it hit the ground, so there was no recovery like that.
It was going to be a turnover either way.
Yeah,
I told people comes up with a big play He and Sawyer, how about those rookies teaming up for the Steelers? 2:02 remains first quarter from Acrisure Stadium.
Steelers pocket for the running backs to dive up into.
2nd and 6, and Stroud drops the snap, back to pass, looking steps up, and flings the ball.
Remember that? You remember
the Steelers are going to think this is a fumble with one on top of it, and the officials are saying it is a fumble at the 21-yard line, and T.J. Watt has recovered.
But it did hurt. It hurt us.
Texans offense is
we going quarterback to quarterback.
Second
we had Kenny Pickett,
by the Steelers.
All right, let's take a second look at it before we get too excited.
Mason Rudolph running.
That ball was knocked out before his hand came forward. Great job by Keanu Benton to get the hand in there. The snap was fumbling. We talked about Jake Andrews. He doesn't like a guy directly on top of his nose, especially to a snap hand side.
What's that dude
and he's now missed up 2
passes
potentially to the quarterback out of the shotgun that has misfired and led to good things for the Steelers.
Stroud in the shotgun, gets the snap, back to pass, looking left. Now back to the right, has time, stepping up, dancing in the pocket, sling sidearm, and is it picked off? Holy mackerel! Eccles somehow came up with a tumbling interception inside the 5-yard line. What a catch on the INT by Eccles.
29th in the NFL, right, in their red zone efficiency.
I hate that Sador's over there.
And a big moment here. You shut them out of points. You don't even give him a field goal opportunity. C.J. Stroud,
they said what's his name?
Triple clutched in that moment.
Gabriel
couldn't find anybody. And out of desperation, because he felt like he was going to get sacked, tried to throw the ball where he thought was a harmless place and turned the ball over again.
A wide receiver would have been proud of that reception. What a grab by Eccles. 3rd turnover forced by the Steelers.
Defense got so many stops
remains
in
3rd quarter from Acrisure Stadium. Steelers football continues with a score 10 men up within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Stroud gets a snap. The Steelers will bring 4.
And I told
Stroud
people, if you ain't able to score in this
tripped
game,
up first by Watt and then tracked down by Harmon right at the line of scrimmage. I don't know if this will officially be a sack, but an excellent.
That pissed me off. They showed that bullshit. But look, chat. I mean, that'll do it, y'all. That was like 50-minute. Damn, that was like a 50-minute reaction. Like, goodness gracious, y'all. But I got more videos on the way for you guys. Appreciate you guys rocking with me. We on the road to 500 subs, chat. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I got more videos. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, and I'll be back with some more videos. Peace.